Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. It's on a Tuesday today, but on this day it was on Saturday, and I was so tired, so tired. We know how Saturdays can get, or if you have to go and do a bit of shopping, we know how that gets. But on my way home, I picked up some vegetables, and as you guys know, I don't buy vegetables. I don't buy all of my vegetables from the store. Therefore, their shelf life, or I don't even know how to put them, if I don't preserve them, they go off quickly. It's similar to when you take something from the garden that you did not put any chemicals on, though I do not want to confirm that these ones don't have chemicals, but I do know that they cannot stay in the fridge for long. That one I'm aware of. So I picked them up, and as tired as I was, I know that I'm always lazy on Sundays. So I didn't want to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, because I know myself. I know if I don't get to eat now, I'll probably get to them on Monday, and I would not be happy because they will not be looking the way they're supposed to. So I'm just going to try and preserve the ones that I can and cook the ones that I can. And if you are new here, this is how we do it in this channel. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love, the support, and everything else. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much. New subscribers, thank you so much. New viewers, thank you so much. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. If you are a returning viewer, still that means you like the content that we share here. Why not just subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification every time I upload something. So these asparagus, I bought 2 bunches. They were going for 34 rand per bunch. So but they weigh them. It's 34 rand per kg. It's if your bunch is slightly more than a kg, obviously it's going to cost a lot more. So I bought 2 bunches. One, I'm going to keep it in a fridge. I'm going to cook tomorrow. The other one, I'm going to blanch it and freeze. So the broccoli that I was just rinsing there, I'm blanching it as well. And then I bought mushrooms as well, the shiitake and the king oyster, and fresh chili. I can never go without fresh chili. I will forever use my fresh chili. I don't care who says what. So I'm just quickly going to, while the broccoli is going on the stove there, I'm also going to rinse the asparagus, and then I'm going to blanch them as well, which will be something that I'm going to keep them in a freezer. Since the weather is slightly cold, I'm not going to use an ice bath or an iced water to shock my vegetables. I'll just run them through cold water. I'll fill up a sink with cold water and make sure that I stop the cooking process. But in summer or when it's hot, I'll definitely put them in an ice bath because we don't want them to lose color. The most important thing is for the vegetables not to lose color. And since if you freeze them, especially if you're going to freeze them, because when you cook them next time, you're still going to, cook them and they will continue to cook. So the more color they retain, the better. I bought a handful of strawberries, fresh strawberries. I still have fresh ones in my frozen ones in my freezer, but I just wanted fresh ones for now, and I just bought a handful of them. And then I'm going to blanch my leaves as well, and then I will not freeze them though. I'm just going to put them in a fridge, in a container, in a fridge, because for me, I love them. I do eat a lot of noodles, so I will add them in my noodles. Whenever I have noodles, I'll add them, which that's like it helps with vegetable intake. You have something green, even if you are just having a convenient meal, but at least you will be having something that is green with your food. So I'm going to do the same as well with my leaves. I'm just going to blanch them and let them cool and put them in a container. Though I'm not going to, once I blanch them, I will not run them through cold water. I'll just let them cool in a container, close it off, and then put it in it. When I do buy these vegetables, I buy them for, they last me for like 2 weeks, but obviously the last few days it will be just me scraping there and there, but 2 weeks is enough because I mix it with beans. No, why do I say I mix it with beans? I change them up with beans. So the other days I'll be having leaves, the other days I'll be having beans. I also buy a combo that from Woolworths, and also maybe if I see something that I like, no, I bought, what do they call those tomatoes? I'm going to make stuffed tomatoes. I don't know if I'm going to share that with you guys, but that's what I'm going to make. And we eat a lot of pasta in this house. If I make pasta, it's easy for I will just add mushroom and then the sauce, and then that is it. We did the pasta sauce previously, or I will bake and make bread. We'll have that with soup or with stew or whatever. So I would say it, this cost me 450, and then I buy combo from Woolworths, which is most of the time it's 150. And if there's the baby potatoes that I love, because Woolworths have those varieties of potatoes, but they don't always have them. It depends which store I go to. Sometimes I find them in a certain store, sometimes I don't find them, but I'm not one to go looking for them, if you know what I mean. So I will just buy a couple of few things that will how do I put it, that will excite me in a sense. So this broccoli that I'm leaving here, I'm going to use it tomorrow. It's Sunday, so I'm saving that for tomorrow. So I will buy a couple of things there and there, and that excites me, there are things that excite a lot of us. There are, for me, I take it like for someone who drinks alcohol, that's what makes you happy. Buying a bottle of wine and unwinding and sitting and all of that. For me, it's me like cooking for my family. That's what makes me happy. This is a spinach, the water spinach. I didn't show you guys when I was cleaning it. I think we have done it quite a lot on this channel. So this is how I'm preparing it. I never complicate it because I love my greens as plain as I can. So I just added garlic and onion powder, my favorite, yellow salt or aromat, or what spice, and then I added a spice that I bought from an Asian store. It actually tastes really good with noodles. I don't know if they always have it, but I found it last time when we went there, and it is absolutely delicious. Over the weekend we were there, and my husband was saying he doesn't want to eat pap anymore. There's enough food in this world that it does not require him to eat maize pap or brown pap or whatever. So remember that box that I said I bought last time when I wanted to make pasta sauce, but only to find out that I had red jalapeno in my freezer. I used that for my pasta sauce, and I never use green jalapeno for pasta sauce. So I had done almost everything with the jalapenos. So this one I blended it, and then I cooked it on a stove in a pan with lots of oil. I think I've used almost 2 liters of oil, and this is what came out, and I love it. I love how it came out. It tastes good. I think it's my little own pesto type of thing, but it's not really pesto. So I also bought bubble tea from a can. I always wanted to try it, but I didn't want to go and buy the one that they make at Momo. So I decided that I want to try the one that is in a can, and I did. These were green teas. The other one was for berries, and the other one was for leech. And then my husband's one was milk tea, like really milk tea. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like it. I'll never buy it, but I'll definitely go for their green teas, because believe me when I say their leech flavor tasted like leech flavor. Their berries tasted like berries. So for me, that was like, that's something to consider. But it's expensive. That little can is 18 rand. No, that's not something that I would buy like, that would be a treat, maybe once a month or something. But I'll definitely go and buy the ones that they make fresh instead of the tin. I just wanted to try the canned one first. So it tastes really amazing. But the milk one, I don't think I'll buy it. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try the fresh ones and see how that goes. So this is on a Sunday. I was making dinner Sunday night. I don't cook Sunday lunch, guys. I'm never being able to do that. In actual fact, normally, even when I still cooked Sunday ghost back in the days, I cooked it on Monday, not on Sunday, because Sunday I would go to church. I didn't want to have the stress of cooking Sunday ghost on a Sunday. So even now, I cook dinner on Sunday. I don't cook lunch. I rarely do, because on Sundays, if we with either if we are not in if we are not here, we are in Limpopo. So I don't know. And I'd never have a chance to. And if we are here, it's a lazy day for us. We wake up very late. It's our time. We don't want to stress about that. And I normally cook dinner. So I'm going to make a salad. My base will be kale. I just rinsed it off and trying to dab all the water out of it. I don't have a salad spinner. And then the asparagus that you saw me cutting there, I'm going to blanch them. And I realized that my bowl was small. I realized that my bowl was small, which is okay. It's not a problem. And this is me trying to cut the kale into biteable sizes, because I felt like the leaves were too big or too chunky. So I was trying to reduce the sizes of it. And I as I'm growing, I'm realizing that anything that is green, you don't have to cook it all the time. And you can make your salad from anything, really. It doesn't have to be from what we call lettuce only. And these are my asparagus after I have blanched them, and I'm sprinkling them on top. And this is the broccoli that I had left out yesterday when I was packaging the rest of it for the freezer. I love how it looks already. You can leave it like this. I think if you like, this is a part, if you have butter beans, you can just add butter beans. I do have what we call chickpeas in my freezer, but I'm not going to do that. I'll go with the one that I had in mind. And I love how it looks already. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of red onion, not too much, just a little bit. And I love anything green, guys. Anything green. Like salad is something that I love, and I've always loved it. And I'm going to add walnuts into it. I love walnuts. I love walnuts and pecan nuts in my salad, and I also love sunflowers and pumpkin seeds. Okay, my salad, I want to have some form of a seed in it. I always try to have any form of something crunchy, if that makes sense. And I'm going to sprinkle feta cheese on top. So my dressing for this one, I used rice vinegar, red wine vinegar. I used that jalapeno oil, and I used sesame oil, and I used garlic powder, and I used aromat to make the dressing. And it was absolutely amazing. The nice thing about this one, you can add your dressing on it. It's not gonna get watery like your lettuce. It's actually going to help cook or soften your kale. So you can add your dressing and keep it in your fridge with the dressing. So after making that, I went ahead and made my potato. I don't know if I should call it a potato salad or whatever it is that I should call, but it is baby potato, and I'm thinly chopping or yeah, thinly, I don't know what to call it. I just chopped parsley and I added into baby potatoes. I peeled them and I just added aromat, and I'm adding the jalapeno sauce. I told you guys, if you have watched my reel, or maybe I didn't say it on YouTube, but I did say that this jalapeno sauce, I'm going to try it on a whole lot of dishes. I want to see what I can do with it. I think this is something that I'm enjoying, that I'm going to love, and this is something that will actually propel me to plant jalapeno. I need to have jalapenos, and I think I'm going to buy. And if I can make this one, I think I can also make one with the red chili, the red one, ne? Not red chili, red jalapeno. Guys, this is so nice, ne? You can even season it to make garnish, out of it. And then I just added a little bit of rice vinegar onto it. And that's how it looks. And it looks absolutely amazing. We had that with steak. Thank you for watching with T-Bone. Woo! Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.